Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. Before starting the video, I request you to kindly support my channel. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Jazakallah. Have you ever felt like everything around you is falling apart? Like your patience is being pushed to its absolute limit? Maybe you're facing a personal loss, dealing with a tough challenge, or simply feeling overwhelmed by life's struggles. It is during these difficult moments that the true power of patience becomes evident. Patience isn't just about passively waiting for things to improve. It's about facing challenges with unwavering faith and trust in Allah. Every hardship you endure is an opportunity for spiritual growth, a test that brings you closer to Allah's mercy and, ultimately, to Jannah. In Islam, patience is more than just enduring difficulties. It is an active decision to remain steadfast despite hardships. It is a powerful form of worship that strengthens our bond with Allah, purifies our hearts, and gives us the resilience to overcome life's toughest moments. Because of its immense value, Allah promises great rewards for those who practice patience. But why is patience so important in Islam? And how can we develop it in our daily lives? In this video, we will explore the deep meaning of patience, its significance in Islam, and how it can guide us to the ultimate reward, Jannah. What is patience? Patience is a transformative quality that allows us to handle life's challenges with strength and perseverance. Many misunderstand patience as simply enduring hardships, but in Islam, it is much deeper than that. Patience is a conscious and deliberate act of self-restraint, a way of responding to difficulties with faith, trust, and hope in Allah's divine plan. To truly grasp the essence of patience, we must reflect on how it shapes our lives. It is not just about controlling anger or suppressing emotions, but about remaining steadfast, continuing to push forward despite obstacles, and fully trusting in Allah. When hardships arise, it is natural to feel discouraged, frustrated, or even hopeless. However, patience calls us to rise above these emotions, to exercise self-control, and to trust in Allah's wisdom and mercy. It is about maintaining a positive mindset in the face of struggles and recognizing that every trial is a test from Allah, meant to strengthen us and bring us closer to Him. O you who believe, seek help through patience and prayer. Surely Allah is with those who are patient. Patience is not just a personal struggle. It is an act of worship that draws us closer to Allah. It assures us that when we practice patience, we are not alone. Allah is with us, offering His guidance, support, and reward. Every time we remain patient in the face of difficulty, we grow spiritually. Patience transforms our hearts and minds, helping us develop inner strength and resilience. Patience is also a quality that refines our character. When we are patient, we learn to be more understanding, more compassionate, and more empathetic toward others. Life is full of challenges, and the way we respond to them speaks volumes about our character. Patience teaches us that no matter how hard things get, we must keep pushing forward with dignity and grace. It teaches us to have a heart full of trust in Allah, knowing that He is the best of planners and that every hardship will eventually lead to ease. True patience is a reflection of our faith. It is easy to be calm and content when life is going smoothly, but it is during trials that our patience is truly tested. When things don't go the way we hope, when we feel like everything is falling apart, patience becomes the anchor that keeps us grounded. It is in these moments that we must remind ourselves that our struggles are temporary, and that with patience, we will emerge stronger and more connected to Allah. The concept of patience extends beyond personal hardship. It encompasses patience in our daily interactions with others, in our responsibilities, and in the pursuit of our goals. It is about remaining steadfast and focused even when things don't happen as quickly as we would like. In relationships, patience teaches us to be understanding and forgiving, to see beyond the mistakes of others, and to approach every situation with empathy. In our work, patience helps us stay diligent, push through challenges, and remain committed to our goals. In essence, patience is not just about enduring pain or discomfort. It is about actively choosing to remain steadfast in the face of difficulty and relying on Allah's wisdom. It is about holding on to hope when everything seems bleak, trusting that Allah will never forsake us. It is about understanding that every test is an opportunity for growth, and that patience, in the end, will always lead to reward, whether in this world or the hereafter. Patience is one of the most powerful virtues we can cultivate in our lives. It teaches us to endure with dignity, to trust in Allah's plan, and to grow spiritually through adversity. It is a reminder that the trials we face are temporary, but the rewards of patience are eternal. Patience is a form of worship that brings us closer to Allah and strengthens our character, making us resilient, compassionate, and spiritually grounded. When we embrace patience, we open ourselves up to Allah's mercy and blessings, and ultimately, we find peace in knowing that with patience, we are on the path to Jannah. Why is patience so important in Islam? Patience is not just a simple trait in Islam. It is a central pillar of a believer's character, one that holds significant spiritual and moral value. From the moment we take our first breath, life presents us with an ongoing series of tests and trials, some big, some small. Patience becomes essential for every Muslim, as it allows us to navigate the highs and lows of life with faith, composure, and trust in Allah. But why is patience so critical in Islam? Why does Allah place so much emphasis on it in the Quran and in the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? The answer lies in the fact that patience is the key to spiritual growth and closeness to Allah. Islam teaches us that life is not meant to be easy. Instead, it is a journey filled with both blessings and challenges. And how we respond to those challenges is what matters most. Patience, in essence, is a reflection of a person's faith in Allah and a sign of their willingness to accept the divine will, even when things are difficult. Surely, we will test you with a bit of fear and hunger and loss in wealth and lives and fruits, and give good tidings to the patient. Quran 2:155. It is not a matter of if we will face hardship, but when. These trials, whether in the form of fear, loss, or hardship, are designed to test the strength of our faith. Patience during these times of trial is what sets us apart as true believers. Allah promises that those who remain patient through these hardships will receive good tidings, a sign that their perseverance has earned them Allah's favor and mercy. Patience is so important in Islam because it reflects trust in Allah's plan. When we experience difficulties, our natural instinct may be to become anxious, frustrated, or even angry. However, Islam teaches that we must place our complete trust in Allah. We may not understand the reasons behind the hardships we face, but our faith in Allah tells us that He knows what is best for us. When we exercise patience, we acknowledge Allah's wisdom and submit to His will, understanding that every trial has a purpose, even if that purpose is hidden from us at the moment. When we endure difficulty with patience, Allah uses those trials to purify our hearts, increase our faith, and bring us closer to Him. The trials we face are a means of refining our character, teaching us humility, resilience, and gratitude. They are not there to break us, but to shape us into better, stronger individuals. Patience is also crucial because it allows us to maintain peace of mind and a strong connection with Allah, even in the most challenging circumstances. The world around us may be full of chaos, stress, and uncertainty, but a patient person remains calm and grounded. Their inner peace comes from the firm belief that, whatever happens, Allah is in control. This inner peace is not dependent on external circumstances, but on the strength of their faith. It is a reward so immense that it cannot be measured. The patient are those who endure hardship without complaint, trust in Allah's wisdom, and continue to strive for goodness even when faced with adversity. For them, Allah promises a reward that is beyond human comprehension. This serves as both an incentive and a reminder to all believers that, no matter how challenging life becomes, the reward for patience is greater than anything we can imagine in this world. Moreover, patience fosters unity and compassion within the Muslim community. When we witness others going through difficulties, it is our patience and empathy that allow us to support them. Rather than turning away in frustration or anger, a patient person will extend a helping hand, offer encouragement, and pray for the ease of others. This creates a bond of solidarity, where the community collectively supports one another through the trials of life. Patience helps build stronger, more compassionate relationships, and encourages a sense of brotherhood among believers. One of the most profound aspects of patience in Islam is its role in transforming hardship into an act of worship. Every moment spent enduring a trial with patience is an opportunity to earn reward from Allah. When we are patient, we are practicing worship, and every act of patience is counted as a good deed. Even when we feel weak or weary, the act of remaining patient becomes a source of reward, as it demonstrates our trust in Allah and our reliance on His mercy. Patience is not merely an emotional response to difficulty. It is a spiritual discipline that shapes the way we approach life. It is an essential characteristic of a true believer, one that allows us to endure the trials and tribulations of life with faith, trust, and resilience. By practicing patience, we demonstrate our belief that Allah is in control, that He is always with us, and that every trial has a purpose. Patience enables us to maintain peace of mind, strengthen our connection with Allah, and earn rewards in both this life and the hereafter. It is a cornerstone of Islamic life, one that can transform our challenges into opportunities for growth and spiritual elevation. The reward of patience. Jannah. The concept of reward in Islam is deeply connected to the trials we face and how we respond to them. Life in this world is filled with hardships, struggles, and moments of despair. But for the believer, every trial has the potential to become a means of earning immense reward in the hereafter. The reward for patience is one of the most promised blessings in the Quran, and it is tied directly to the eternal paradise, Jannah. So how does patience lead to such a magnificent reward? And why is the reward for patience considered so great in Islam? Patience is the gateway to Jannah because it is an active manifestation of our trust in Allah and our commitment to His will. Every trial, no matter how difficult, is an opportunity for us to earn Allah's pleasure. With patience, we demonstrate that we are willing to endure hardships for the sake of our faith. This is not just a passive endurance of hardship. It is an active, intentional choice to remain faithful, to continue striving for righteousness, and to rely on Allah's mercy and wisdom. Say on my behalf, O my servants who believe, fear your Lord. Those who do good deeds in this world will have a good return, and the earth of Allah is wide. Certainly, those who observe patience will be given their reward in full, without measure. Quran 39:10. In this world, when we work hard and endure suffering, there are limits to the compensation we receive, whether financial or otherwise. But Allah assures us that the reward for those who remain patient in the face of trials is limitless. There is no boundary to the rewards that await them. This serves as a reminder that no matter how much pain or suffering we may endure in this life, the rewards that await us in Jannah far outweigh anything we can imagine. Patience, in this context, becomes the means by which a believer enters the eternal reward of Jannah. The connection between patience and Jannah is so intimate that the two cannot be separated. It is through patience that a believer shows their unwavering commitment to Allah, and it is through patience that they earn the keys to the greatest reward in the hereafter. One of the most profound aspects of patience leading to Jannah is that it transcends the trials of this world. While we may face difficulties, injustices, and emotional pain, Allah promises that those who remain patient will not only be relieved of their suffering in this world, but their reward in the hereafter will be far greater. Jannah is a place of unimaginable beauty, peace, and joy, a reward beyond any earthly comparison. It reminds us that patience is not just about enduring hardship, but also about maintaining our faith and continuing to do good deeds while facing adversity. The reward for this holistic approach to life is Jannah, where there is no pain, no sorrow, and no regret, only eternal happiness. The reward for such patience is not just symbolic, it is as great as that of a martyr, a person who sacrifices their life in the cause of Allah. This demonstrates the immense value Allah places on the patience of His believers, particularly in times of personal grief and loss. The patience shown during these moments of profound hardship will be rewarded with a place in Jannah, a reward far more valuable than anything they could have experienced in this world. Patience is also essential in building and nurturing a relationship with Allah. The trials we face in life, when met with patience, deepen our connection with Him. Through patience, we learn to rely on Allah more than ever before, seeking His help and guidance in every moment. As we endure difficulties, we turn to Him in prayer, supplication, and worship, strengthening our bond with the Creator. This ongoing process of growth and connection through patience brings us closer to Allah, and in return, He promises His eternal reward, Jannah. Patience is not just a virtue, but a powerful force that shapes our relationship with Allah and our path to Jannah. Every difficulty we face in life is an opportunity to demonstrate our trust in Allah. Our submission to His will and our perseverance in the face of trials bring immense rewards. The reward for patience is immeasurable, far surpassing the struggles and hardships we endure in this world. Allah promises that the patient will be rewarded with Jannah, where they will experience eternal peace, joy, and fulfillment. By practicing patience, we align ourselves with the divine will, earning a reward that is eternal and beyond our comprehension. The trials we face are not without purpose, and every moment of patience brings us closer to the ultimate reward, Jannah. When we remain patient, we are not simply enduring hardship, we are preparing ourselves for the greatest reward imaginable. Patience is the key that unlocks the doors to Jannah, and it is through our patience that we find the path to eternal success in the hereafter. How to develop patience in our lives. Building. Patience is not something that happens overnight. It requires dedication, practice, and deep self-reflection. It is a skill that must be actively nurtured, especially during times of hardship and trials. As Muslims, we are guided by the Quran, the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the stories of the prophets, all of which encourage us to embody patience in our daily lives. But how can we actively develop this essential virtue? How do we train ourselves to respond to challenges with steadfastness and unwavering faith? 1. Understanding the value of patience. The first step in cultivating patience is recognizing its significance. As we've discussed, patience is an act of worship that brings us closer to Allah and serves as a means of attaining Jannah. When we remind ourselves of the immense rewards for patience, we start to shift our perspective on hardships. Rather than seeing difficulties as burdens, we can view them as opportunities for personal growth, resilience, and a means of earning Allah's pleasure. The more we internalize this mindset, the easier it becomes to endure trials with a positive and hopeful attitude. 2. Seeking Allah's help. When we ask Allah for patience, we acknowledge our dependence on Him and recognize that true strength comes from His support. Allah is always ready to help, but we must actively seek His guidance. Through consistent supplication, dua, we strengthen our reliance on Him and open our hearts to His wisdom and mercy. 3. Remembering the temporary nature of hardships. Islam teaches us that everything in this world, both good and bad, is temporary. Wealth, health, relationships, and even hardships are fleeting. As Allah reminds us, we have created man in the best composition. Then we turned him into the lowest of the low, except those who believed and did righteous deeds, because for them there is a reward never ending. Life is full of ups and downs, but no difficulty lasts forever. Allah promises that after hardship comes ease. Keeping this in mind allows us to navigate challenges with a sense of calm and patience, knowing that relief will come. 4. Practicing self-control and emotional resilience. True patience is not just about waiting. It's about how we react in difficult situations. Instead of giving in to frustration or despair, we should strive to control our emotions, remain steadfast, and trust in Allah's plan. This requires mindfulness and a conscious effort to respond to challenges with grace and wisdom. 5. Reflecting on the lives of the prophets. The stories of the prophets are filled with examples of patience in the face of immense trials. Prophet Ayub, Job, peace be upon him, endured severe illness and loss with unwavering faith. Prophet Yusuf, Joseph, peace be upon him, faced betrayal and imprisonment, but remained steadfast. Their stories remind us that patience leads to immense rewards, and that Allah's help is always near. 6. Practicing gratitude and focusing on long-term goals. A patient heart is also a grateful heart. When we focus on the blessings in our lives, we cultivate a sense of contentment and perspective. Instead of dwelling on what is difficult, we can remind ourselves of the countless gifts Allah has given us. Additionally, keeping our eyes on the bigger picture, our ultimate goal of attaining Jannah, helps us endure temporary struggles with strength and purpose. Patience. A pathway to strength and spiritual growth. Patience is more than just a response to hardship. It is a way of life rooted in trust in Allah's plan. By actively working on our patience through supplication, self-control, reflection, and gratitude, we equip ourselves with the resilience needed to navigate life's challenges. And the reward? Not only does patience bring peace and inner strength, but it also opens the doors to Jannah. So the next time you face a hardship, remember, your patience is seen, valued, and rewarded by Allah. Stay strong, stay steadfast, and trust that ease is on its way. If you found this message meaningful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Zodiac Enlightenment. Share this message of hope and perseverance with others, and let's continue growing in patience and faith together. Until next time, may Allah grant you patience in every trial and ease in every difficulty. Thank you for watching my video. Allah bless you.